Hey everyone, this is Pastor Jeremy. In this week's Revelation, I'm going to be talking about hearing the same old thing again and again. Let's do this. I remember vividly my first final for Greek in seminary. We spent the whole year memorizing words and conjugations and grammar, and the test was 15 verses from the Bible written in Greek, and we had to translate them into English. The professor handed me the test, and I looked at the first verse, and I froze. I didn't recognize a single word. I had no idea where to start. I was completely lost. I could feel the blood drain out of my head. I went weak and I had to stifle one of those ugly cries. Then the negative self-talk started. You're going to fail. You're not called to be a pastor. You're not good enough, smart enough. You're a fraud. In the midst of the chaos, a phrase popped into my head. It was something that teachers have been telling students in every class that I've ever been in. If you don't know the answer to the first question, move on to the next one. In the midst of feeling lost, in the midst of the chaos going on in my head, in the midst of panic, a message that I had heard over and over again grounded me. See, we need to hear the same thing over and over again so that in the midst of the messiness of our lives, we have something to hold on to. We have something that grounds us. When the chaos gets in, we forget quickly. So if there's one message that you should know, that should be spoken to you again and again, it's this: God loves you just as you are right now. In the letter to the Romans, the Apostle Paul says, God proves God's love for us, that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. It wasn't once we got our act together. It wasn't once we decided to believe. It wasn't once we started behaving correctly. It was while we were still sinners. Write it down on your doorpost. Put a sticky note on your bathroom mirror. Tattoo it on the back of your hand. And remember, God loves you right now, this very minute, just as you are. Peace.